What, buddy? You are a weirdo. How can you be so comfortable in that position? Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to bother you. And here's Eleanor taking a little siesta on her pile of scratch pads. She likes to lay on these using one of them as a pillow. I don't know. There's all sorts of cat furniture in the house, and that's where she likes to lie. Lay? Lie? Eleanor sleeps in the weirdest positions. Like she's always just about to fall off the chair. Hi. Mm. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Mm. I love you. Right? I love you. Yeah, I love you. Ah, wanna go to sleep? Wanna go to sleep? Ah, okay. Oh. All right, let's go sleep. Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. What? What was that? What was that? Gee, Steven, your glasses are huge. Oh yeah, I know. I like them. Zlul again. I'll put a link in my description box if I remember to the website. Somebody keeps asking. I like them. They're a little dramatic, but so I am going to Nashville. It's a red eye. Check-in isn't until 11:17. It is probably 10:15 right now. That's fine. Let's see. I'm chasing on this trip. We all know I don't like chasing, so I'm hoping that this all works out well. Red-eyed in Nashville, and then I've got 24 hours in Nashville. One of my goals is to go to a meeting. I know most people go to Nashville to go to a recovery meeting, but it is my anniversary tomorrow, so I think I should go just to, celebrate. And then I don't know what else I'll be doing there. Then day 3, we have 3 legs back. I think we go from Nashville to Charlotte somewhere, and then Vegas. So I will see you later. I'm hoping to get through without being randomed. All right, so I didn't get randomed. I was denied. Yeah, KCM denied me twice. So I had to go through TSA, but it freaked me out. And now I have to contact KCM to see what is going on because, to my knowledge, nothing's happened. I mean, since I flown last, and there were no problems then. So it's a little freaking me out. I have been denied once before, but it must have been a fluke or something because I went through the next time. But yeah, this is weird. So I'll have to call them or email them or whatever. Weird. All right, so I am a mess officially. So I went to check in at the computer in the crew room. It let me check in, and then I couldn't print my pairing because it was the wrong date. It's supposed to be the 27th, but the computer was only letting me print a trip for the 28th at whatever hour. And I'm like freaking out going, oh my God, everything is pointing to the fact that I showed up a day early for my trip. All the paperwork. So I'm like, are you kidding? I'm 54 years old and I can't show up for work the right day. So I double checked with my supervisor and my flight's delayed into tomorrow. So there's the date change. So I'm all right, but it does mean I have to sit here at the airport for a couple hours before a red eye. But my layover's long, so I'll live. Very strange night. All right, so the plane arrives in a half hour, so I don't have to wait that much longer. Could you get enough of the cats? I'm sorry, I'm probably going to include way too many video clips of the cats, but I spent the entire day in and out of bed napping with the cats, and They were just precious. So if you didn't enjoy the cats, I'm sorry, wrong channel for you. All right, so we'll be boarding in a moment, but we're only going to be an hour and a half late, hour and 45 minutes late. I am very happy about the time, though. 3 hours and 2 minutes is what it's scheduled to be. In my mind's eye, I was thinking like 4 change, 3 hours, 2 minutes, 168 some odd people. And yeah, so I will see you in Nashville. All right, guys. Hi, welcome to Nashville. Just doing a little check for crazies, or as I would call it, looking for a date. Yeah, no crazies. Oh well. Our flight from where were we? Las Vegas to Nashville was pretty easy. The crew's fantastic. It's an Orlando-based crew. The poor things had to start their day in Orlando, they had a delay, then they flew to Las Vegas, and then they had a delay, and then they had to fly to freaking Nashville. Those poor people, they were like dizzy with exhaustion. I don't know how, never would have flown this trip. But really great crew. Passengers slept most of the time. We had 24 children on board. You wouldn't have known it though, because they were silent. Very nice. We had one potential medical. It ended up not being one because he recovered like this. Passenger got up. Coworker and I were just chatting, and he opened the bathroom door and then promptly collapsed in the lavatory. Butt first, just dropped to his rear end and shocked us entirely because he seemed conscious. And then he, out for like a second. Wake, he was like, "Whoa, what just happened?" So we had our MedLink forms ready to go. I was literally reaching for a POB because they're right there, but he was like, "Whoa, yeah, I'm good, and yeah, he was fine. His girlfriend came up and said he had to poop. Okay, but that's not usually a reason to pass out, you know. But she did not seem to care. She gave 0 F's. 0 F's. My coworkers and I were like, we would be looking for a new girlfriend. And she gave 0 cares. None. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, he was fine. He was fine. That was it. That was the entire flight. Did I tell you we had 21 children on board? Yeah, we had 21 children on board. We didn't hear one of them, though. They were perfectly silent angels. They were so good. But yeah, that was the flight. This is my room. We've been here before. I'm going to try and look up a meeting for later on, but I'm going to jump in one of these beds, get a nice solid nap. I don't really have a goal in terms of when I want to wake up, but because Nashville doesn't hold a lot of allure for me. I'm not a country music fan, so I'm not really interested in going to the Grand Ole Opry. I do want to go to a meeting though, so yeah, I'll try for that. I will see you soon. Doodaloo. All right, before I jump in bed, I have to show you my shoes. If you watched my last video, I was walking into Goodwill at the very end. I didn't show you what I bought. I bought a ton of stuff. Fantastic finds. One of them was a pair of shoes I'm in love with. I'm on a run with buying shoes. It's kind of creepy because the person who owned them is probably dead, but we're all going to die one day, right? But they're by Johnston and Murphy. Let me show you. Johnston and Murphy. And they're wingtips. I love a wingtip, but they were never worn. No one ever wore them. I wore them for the first time. They were $20. They're super comfortable. They're ridiculously comfortable and really good looking. They're not uniform compliant. Don't tell anybody because the sole is not black. And that all has to be black. But I wanted to wear them on this layover because they'll be super comfortable to walk around in. And I didn't want to pack them in my bag because they would get crushed. So don't tell. I'll deny it. I have other shoes in my bag. But yeah, those are my shoes. I'm super excited with them. They just look like money. I don't know how much these would go for normally, but I'm sure it's more than $20. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you soon. Let's try this again. Hey guys, how are ya? It is about about 1:30 in the afternoon right now. I got all the way over to the shops that I usually go to, the little vintage shops, the antique malls, and got there and realized I had left my wallet at the hotel, which I think I did last time I was here. Hey guys, good afternoon. It is 1:31. I finally got to sleep, I'd say around 9-ish, 9:15 or so. I'm not quite sure exactly, but I got a fitful few hours of sleep. I woke up a couple times, but by 1 o'clock I was just ready to get out of bed. So I threw on some clothes. Look at this cat shirt. It's a Lucky Cat shirt. Goodwill, of course. And threw some clothes on. It's 90 degrees here in Nashville, which is saying something. 110 in Las Vegas, no problem. 90 degrees here with the humidity, oh, it's a lot. But my goal, I guess, because I'm in Nashville, I might as well see the Grand Ole Opry or whatever. Google Maps keeps directing me somewhere that I can't actually walk, which is very weird. So I am making my way over to the Gaylord, don't say it, you're thinking it, the Gaylord Resort Grand Ole Opry Convention, whatever it is. So I'm making my way over there, thinking that it must be near the Grand Ole Opry. And we'll see what happens. I'll see some stuff. And then I think there's a meeting at 4 o'clock, which is probably 2 or 3 miles away. In this humidity, I'm probably going to Uber it. So, yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, happy anniversary, Steven. 21 years sober. Can you believe it? Oh, sorry for the sound of the traffic and the bad muffler. I have been on and off emotional today. Do you know when you watch America's Got Talent and Simon Cowell lavishes praise on the performer up on stage, and they're getting all teary and they're crying because they can't believe they're hearing all this validation from someone like Simon Cowell, right? That's on and off how I feel today. It's like, I just can't believe 21 years. I didn't think I could stay sober for I couldn't stay sober for 24 hours. Never mind 21 years. I was a young man then. Now look at me. All right. Let's get walking. I can't handle this heat anymore. All right, I never would have gone in the direction I'm walking now. Google Maps had me walking down a path over there, but that very nice man, right there, very nice man, practically walked me to where I have to go. So super, super nice. There's a water park here. Huh, seems appropriate with this heat. All right, so that way. All right, so I'm going that way, but right there is an entrance to the convention center, hotel, all that stuff, and it's air conditioned here, so I thought I'd pop in here. Right here in front of me is, I believe, a piece of Chihuly. It's very unlike anything I've seen by him in the past. Chihuly is a glass artist, real as you can probably tell. But he, I believe, lost his arm in a car accident in the 70s. And, you know, to be a glass worker like this, you have to use both arms, right? Well, apparently he's like a music conductor of an orchestra in that he now instructs people how to do what he wants to have done. And there you go. There's some of his work. I'm inside the glassed-in portion, one of the glassed-in portions. This is the hotel. You can see the rooms up there. There's a couple koi swimming around. There's that big yellow one right there. And yeah, it's really pretty. The falls. We'll go up there and then we'll head back down towards the Grand Ole Opry. Oh, thank God I found that guy. I was melting, and he pointed me in the right direction. Gosh, this place is a warren. I'm going up another escalator. And the size of this, it's technically a fern. Look at the size of that thing. And here is another part of, it's called a garden conservatory. Pretty. All right, so I am cooling off. Let's head to the Grand Ole Opry. Oh, look at that rubber tree. Holy crap. My grandmother had a rubber tree in her living room. It was the size of one of those stems. Look at that sucker. That's crazy. I did my good deed for the day. There's a guy in a wheelchair right there. His wife, elderly, and him in a wheelchair, had a pile of suitcases, and they're getting out of a cab. I'm like, I'm walking by, then I'm like, ugh. So I walk by, and I'm like, I'm so humble, I'm telling you how good I was. I go back, and I'm like, can I help you with your bags? But I couldn't help them because we couldn't get the door open to get the wheelchair through, and I had the bags. Then another lady came over and helped us hold the door. It was very nice. It was a lot of effort to move some bags. Let's see. Grand Ole Opry. Heading the right way. Grand Ole Opry. That way. I don't have boobs, but I feel like I have boob sweat. It's that kind of sweat. Oh, it's very gross. Nope, this is a convention center. I guess I don't know where I am. I'm here. Oh my God, and I'm finally here. Crazy town. All right, so I'm gonna go find out how much a tour might be, and if it's reasonable, I might do it. But there is a tiny, tiny spark of nostalgia in that back in the 70s, before cable, before we had 500 channels, before the internet, before books, I'm kidding, the Grand Ole Opry was one of the few very big TV shows that I would watch. I would literally watch it as a kid. I would watch Hee Haw. Anyone remember Hee Haw? Yeah, Minnie Pearl. Yeah, so while I'm not interested in country music, there is a slight bit of nostalgia because I used to watch the Grand Ole Opry on TV when I was a kid. There were very few options, but yeah, all right. Box office. All right, so they wanted $40 for the tour. We all know that's not going to happen, right? But I did buy a magnet for my fridge. Yeah, so there you go. I'm going to head into the mall and probably try and grab a bite to eat, something cold to drink, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing from there. Look at that aquarium. These cute kids. It's a restaurant with an aquarium theme. Look how cute this is. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Look at that. And that's all aquariums. That's cool. That is very neat. Fun fact, Steven doesn't eat fish. Why is Steven suddenly talking third person? No idea. But I don't eat anything seafood. No shrimp. Oh, they're bugs. Lobsters, the person who ate a lobster or an oyster the first time was starving to death. Yeah, so no seafood. It's the texture, it's the taste, it's the reality that it doesn't breathe air. It's just alien. So yeah, I don't eat anything seafood. No, nothing. Who is this? That's Rihanna? No, that's not Rihanna. This person doesn't even know what Fenty is. Never mind Rihanna. Okay. Yeah, no. That was not Rihanna. Yeah, this is not a fantastic mall. There is a Madame Tussauds wax museum, but having seen Rihanna, I'm not inspired to go in. There's a movie theater, but the most interesting thing playing is Transformers 6. How did we get to Transformers 6 as a society? I don't understand. I'm being mean. Am I being mean? I'm being mean. I'm just very sweaty and I'm not happy about it. There isn't a lot of food options besides a steakhouse, that seafood place, and there's a Subway. I might have to hit the Subway. Yeah. I've really looked forward to a recovery meeting so much. All right, I'm almost back at the hotel. Right back here, there is a utility box right there that controls the street lights and stuff. You know, in most cities, they just paint them to make them less hideous. Well, here they play music. It has a speaker on it and it's playing country music and it's painted. I found a penny on the ground, but it was tails up. So I'm going to put it back on the ground, heads up. Give someone else the impression of a lucky penny. All right, so I'm heading down to these shops near the hotel. But just as I get here, I realize most of them are closed. Look at this cat tree. Fantasy. I would go in there right now, but I want another cat. I'm not going in there. But yeah, I'm gonna walk down, find the one shop that's open, and then head over to the hotel for a breather. What do you think? Hey, I like it. Not with this shirt, obviously, but I don't know. I'm not gonna buy it. Could you imagine me wearing a cowboy hat? I can't wear sunscreen if I'm wearing a cowboy hat. But I like it. Am I a white hat or a black hat? That's the question. It feels very nice. A quick shower later and a change. I had to put on my work t-shirt because I sweat through my shirt today. I was not going to go to a meeting because I'm just like, whoa, melted. But yeah, it's 5 o'clock. The meeting's at 5:30. It's only a $10 Uber ride there and back. So I have no excuses. I don't have to be asleep tonight until 10 o'clock the latest. So I got plenty of time to go to a meeting and celebrate my own recovery. So let's go. Hey guys, hi. It's hours and hours later. It's actually 10:46 p.m. I should have been asleep 45 minutes ago, but I got to playing Skyrim. I haven't played Skyrim in a very long time, and just time gets away from me, and all of a sudden, poof, it's past my bedtime. But since I saw you last, I did go to the meeting. I forget what the meeting location is called, but there were probably about 35, 40 people at the meeting. A little mixture of everybody, just like a regular, normal recovery meeting. And they were very, very kind, very welcoming. It was a really good meeting. And I introduced myself and when they said, are there any visitors? I said, hey, my name is Steven. I'm from Vegas. And then later on, after the meeting was pretty much over, they give out chips. Now, if you've got 30 days, if you're brand new, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, up to a year, and so on. And then they said, does anyone have 20 years? And like, any 20 plus? And I raised my hand and said, hey, my name is Steven. I'm an alcoholic. And today is my 21st anniversary, and everybody clapped and banged on the tables. It was really fun. And they actually had a chip. Let me see if I can find it. It was really, really neat. It was very emotional. Let me find, here it is right here. So this is my medallion, my anniversary chip. Can you see it? All right, there you go. That is what the medallion looks like, and it says 21 years there. And on the back it has the I think the Serenity Prayer. Yeah. So that's my 21-year coin. They're little. In Boston, we have big, honking, giant, heavy coins that make you think of Scrooge McDuck. Do you know his stacks of coins? Yeah, so I need to go to Boston at some point. I have a layover there next month, and I want to go to Central Service and buy coins in there, like the big giant Boston coins. So I'm gonna get those for the years I'm missing them. Really good. It's a good day. It was a really good day. There was a moment where I was doubting I was going to the meeting because, I was tired. I had been sweaty and gross, and I'm like, it's all right. I'm not going to go to a meeting, and I'm so glad I did. Really, really a fantastic end to a nice day. Nice day. All right, I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey, guys. Good morning. It is 6:07. I think I've got 20 minutes before we have to be at the gates. I'm going to try and grab some breakfast here at the airport because I have no food today, and we all know how I get if I don't eat, right? My KCM, I was randomed, as always. but it worked. At least I wasn't denied, so that's good. So that's very good. So I will see you probably in Las Vegas. No, Charlotte, then Vegas. It's been a long day. Howdy. All right, so we just made it to Richmond. I think we're in Richmond. We had 62 passengers on board, 51 minutes, so super easy. The most difficult part of the flight was the fact that I feel like I'm going to throw up. Oh! The breakfast sandwich I had this morning, it was the pulled pork, eggs, and cheese, which, I mean, I'm not sure what that sounds like. It was delicious. But I'll tell you, a half hour later, I'm like, you know that feeling? Like it's going to happen, you just don't know when? That's how it feels. So, I know, I'm so exciting. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Las Vegas. I just got off the plane, jumped in my car, sped over to Walmart so I can buy some cat treats, a lot of them, for my cats. My cats will go through one of these boxes in 3 days. I don't even know, maybe less. I don't know. The way I give them to them, it's probably not good, but they're happy. Yeah, so today was exhausting. I had that breakfast sandwich in Nashville. Oh, it did not sit well. It settled eventually, but I was very unhappy for a little while. The flights were very easy. The first two, as I think I told you, were very, very light. The last was oversold. We were very, very full. Really nice passengers, super easy, no complaints. I really worked well with most of my crew. You know, one day maybe I'll make a video. It's not that I didn't work well with everyone. It's not that I didn't like or get along with anybody. It's just that I got along better with some people. One day, after enough time has gone by that no one's gonna suspect I'm talking about them, I'll make a video about how to work with people you don't enjoy on an aircraft. Because, you know, you don't always love everyone you work with. In Vegas, we have over 1,000 flight attendants. Odds are one or two of them are gonna be unpleasant or just not my speed, you know. So one day I'll make a video about that, but I don't want to make it like I'm talking about anybody in particular. Blah, blah, blah. It is hot. I am tired, but it was a good day. It was a good day. Let me let you go because I'm going to start rambling about absolutely nothing, most of my channel content, before long. So let me see you in another video soon. See, I can't even finish the sentence. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Fly safe.